What's good, subscribers? Just kidding, I am not Shofu. I am myself. But I am actually still sick right now. And I got sick like on Tuesday, and it's Friday, and it's still not going away completely. But I am pretty bored, and I'm kind of going through, commentary recording withdrawals. So I thought I would decide to give you guys this very interesting PO match that I had. It was actually like my second match ever on PO. Um, I never really got into it because I was like lazy and I didn't want to have to salve all my guys again. But I started like chatting with other people and they were doing it, and then I just decided to salve up an RU team, and I didn't know how to choose what tier I wanted to battle in, so I ended up facing some guy with OU pokes. I figured it out now. Don't put it in the comments because I already figured out how to look for battles with RU tier. But anyway, this is a battle against a guy with OU pokes, and it's pretty interesting. So let's take a look at it in just a second. Hold on, sorry, that was a bad cough. But I'm gonna go close the door and then I'll be right back, and we will start this commentary. So, one moment. Close the door. Almost back, almost back. Almost back. Put the headphones back in, even though there's no sound to be heard. And let's play this. So hopefully I'll be able to narrate this in this speed. If not, I'll slow it down. But anyway, he left with his Dawn fan. And, holy crap, let's just reset that. Let's play it a little slower. He leads off with a Dawn fan, and I will lead off with my squirrel, which is nicknamed Tupac, in homage to Mr. Pone Tart, aka Joe, who is like one of my favorite YouTubers, just because of how funny he is with his sub-specials. And I went for an Ice Punch with my Tupac, who's Life Orbed, of course, because Life Punch is super effective on Dawn fan, whatever. It might do some damage since it's got a high base power, but he actually switches his Rose Raid, so that catches him off guard quite a bit. And I decide here that I don't want my Tupac to die, so I'm going to withdraw as he withdraws too. And I'm going to go out into, what do I go out to? My Butterfree, because he hasn't set up rocks yet, which is really nice. So now I can Sleep Powder something. He sends in his Wob effect to Shadow Tag me, and he doesn't know that my Butterfree is really crazy, and it carries a U-turn. So I'm just going to U-turn out of there as that thing is asleep into something that can deal a lot of damage and hopefully take it out. So I sent out Thor the Raichu actually, because I didn't want anything to get Shadow Tagged against this guy. This Raichu has Volt Switch, so he's just going to Volt Switch out of there back to Butterfree, I believe. But, well, at least that was the plan, to just keep doing that until he dies. But he sends out his Dusclops, and so I just go for the Volt Switch, no harm done here to me. Not sure what I send out to counter this guy. Oh, I sent out my big Charizard. And you know what's something that's really funny? I'm going to slow this down for a sec as I use Sunny Day. This thing's solar power, by the way. What's really weird is that I have a Charizard as like my profile picture on YouTube, and it's my favorite Pokemon, but I haven't used it in a battle yet. He ends up using Trick here, tricks me a Choice Scarf, but that's fine. I already got my Sunny Day up. Now all I have to do is start shooting off some flamethrowers at him. Pretty sure he's going to predict it and go into his Vaporeon, though. Sorry, bad cough. He predicts that like a boss, goes to his Vaporeon, who still takes quite a bit of damage from that in the sunlight. So I lose some damage, he gets some damage back. I'm going to have to withdraw, obviously. I go to my Raichu. He sets up his Wish because he's, one of those stupid OU sets that only uses Wish and Protect and Toxic and all that shenanigans. Anyway, sends in his Thingamajig, his Donphan, on that predicted electric move. Doesn't take any damage from it, so I'm going to have to switch out to my Butterfree as I'm predicting him to set up the Stealth Rocks, and I want to get the most use out of this thing. He goes for an Ice Shard, trying to get that little hit in there before I, put him to sleep or whatever. But I didn't want. Actually, I think we had Sleep Claws on, so I couldn't do that. I went for the Stun Spore, predicting him to switch. But anyway, yeah, just get off a U-turn on his switch to Roserade, and then I bring out my Charizard to threaten him. This time I decided to go for an Air Slash because it's still super effective, and on that Roserade and would have killed it, and it's still going to hit anything else for neutral. He ends up getting his wish off and being able to do that protect stall shenanigans. So I think I might have to switch out here. Maybe go into my Ivysaur. I'm not sure. Sorry if you didn't know the team preview. I'll have to try and tell you my team members as they come out. But mostly what I had was a Squirtle, an Ivysaur, Charizard, Butterfree, Raichu, and then Munchlax because I wanted to keep it all under RU and under. Yeah, and then he had like Skarmory, Donphan, Vaporeon. What else has he used? Oh, Wobbuffet. Maybe he has a Scissor too, I'm not sure. But anyway, he takes out my Butterfree, and I still haven't sent in my Squirtle to use the Rapid Spin yet, which is really not smart of me. I should have got that thing in there to Rapid Spin away those rocks, and then taken that thing out with an Aqua Jet maybe. But I do it right here. I bring him out. Actually, no, I don't think I even go for the Rapid Spin. I just go for a Fake Out, doing that Life Orb damage and all that. But, he predicts that very nicely, goes out to his physical wall, his Skarmory, who's quite a counter for this Squirtle here. He felt pretty threatened by me. See, now I get the Rapid Spin off, so my Charizard can come back in freely and not die to those rocks because, Game Freak was so mean and they made him move like Stealth Rock to weaken such a cool poke like Charizard. Like, when they made that guy, they were like, okay, guys, this Pokemon's way too powerful. We can't have him in the metagame. We need to make Stealth Rocks. But anyway, this is where the match starts getting pretty crazy. Sorry that you had to see my mouse here. This whole time I just noticed it was there. But anyway, he whirlwinds out my Munchlax while I was trying to set up my curses, which really sucks because that's like my only chance to win this thing now. My little Munchlax. I've got to get up some curses with him or take out that Skarmory so that I can get some curses. But he uses a Roost here, and I think I just hit him straight for... Nope, I don't hit him with the Fire Punch. I just go for the Curse. This thing's got Curse, Fire Punch, Rest, and Return. He withdraws, oddly enough, even though he could keep whirlwinding me out and getting those entry hazard damages on him when he comes back in. But he decides to send in his Roserade and get off the Aromatherapy, which after that is going to die to a +2 Fire Punch. Now he sends out his Vaporeon, who I believe has Scald as his 4th move with Wish, Protect, and I don't know, Wish, Protect, Scald, Toxic maybe, that's his moveset? Probably. But anyway, it's not going to be able to take me down because Big Daddy Jr. here, he's on a mission. He's on a mission to avenge his fallen brethren. I haven't even used my... Oh, you guys, I know why you haven't seen my Ivysaur this match. It's because P.O. does this weird thing where it's like it registers your Pokemon as missing note if you screw up with making it or like something, give it the wrong moves. And yeah, that's what happened with me. So I pretty much played this whole game with 5 pokes. But anyway, that's beside the point now. Look at this. He's at 3.5. That's +5, I think, because +4 or +6 is 4 times. So if I can get to +6, I can probably sweep this dude. And he's trying to do all this stuff. Like, he's tricking me. Now he tricks me his leftovers, which he had on his Dusclops, odd enough. I mean, I don't know why he didn't have a Violet. Oh yeah, he had the Choice Scarf on that thing to trick other guys. But anyway, he tricks me the leftovers. So now I've got a little bit of leftovers recovery, but my defenses aren't as great. But I still got tons of defense thanks to those curses, and he's got that natural special defense. So there's really not much that these guys can do to me. As you can see, my opponent over here still has 5 Pokemon. You think he would be able to handle this well enough, but apparently he does not, because Munchlax is just a beast with all those setup moves. And I'm thinking, maybe it's time to set up my final curse here. So I do that. Get up to my ×4, and now I'm at +6. So this guy's ready to get owned. Let's just go a little bit faster now, because this game's going to be over soon. I'm going to take out this Dusclops, who is pretty much his only chance of killing me. He's going to go for Pain Splits and Pain Splits. Fire Punch is going to continually take him out. And yeah, you're getting owned by RU team, guys. By an RU team, dude. I actually went for the rest here instead of fire punch, just because I wanted to save this guy a little longer. And let's see, come on, hit him with the fire punch, knock him out. Fire punch, get a crit, dude. Big bag, yeah, big bag. Big, I'm getting so tongue-tied here. Big Daddy Jr. is proving how beastly Munchlax is. But then again, it is a Dusclops, you know, they're both walls fighting each other. But anyway, come on, we gotta finish him off with that fire punch. Maybe get a crit or something. Here we go, fire punch, and he lives with 1 or 1% HP. Now he uses pain split, but it doesn't matter because I think he missed or something, and I'm gonna go for the fire punch and finally knock him out. Jeez. So Munchlax is looking pretty low here. That guy's gonna use Encore, so I go for the fire punch. But luckily, it looks like he won't be able to survive another hit from it. So he's gonna go for the counter this turn, thinking I'll do the fire punch. You know, I'm like, yep, I got to. But critical hit, boom, takes him down. This guy is getting screwed over. He's only got 3 pokes left, and this is looking really good. Now all he's got left is his Vaporeon and his Skarmory. And whatever else he hasn't shown me yet. I really can't remember what the last thing was on his team. But anyway, Big Daddy Jr., he's gonna be able to outspeed that guy and do all this shenanigans. The Encore ends, so I'm like, perfect, time to go for the rest, alright? He goes for a Surf. It does not kill. I live with 1% HP, and I'm able to get off that rest. So this is just like troll all around here. Vaporeon trying to kill me with those Scalds, or Surfs actually. They're even higher base power and stab. Not doing anything to Big Daddy Jr. He is becoming the beast himself. I don't know what I created with this little guy, but he is doing his best. And I'm just rambling at this point because I'm a sick guy and I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, this is just Munchlax being a monster and sweeping. So yeah, enjoy the rest, and I'll see you next time when I'm not sick, hopefully. So peace, everybody.